Welcome, everyone, to round two of our Hakhel gatherings. This is the Tut Alts Hakhel event featuring a whole new world. Buckle up. We'll be starting in 5 minutes. good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world, because truly, this is a Hakhel event. My name is Mendel Lerman, and we have a program for you from Program Land. That's right. You will laugh, you will dance, and hopefully, most importantly, will be inspired to bring the Geula. Raise your hand if you before have been to outer space. Well, if you were with us last time with Shuey from Mitzvah Boulevard, you may have been. If you were to fly in a spacecraft looking at the globe from far out in space, you know what you would see? You would see light. You would see brightness. It wasn't always like that. 50 or 60 years ago, the globe was dark. You see, Gullus caused Yidden to live all over the world. We lived in countries from the north and south and east and west. But it was dark. It was void of Yiddishkeit. It was void of the Shekhinah. But that all changed. Before Mashiach is to come, Hashem needs to be present in every corner of the globe. Every part of the globe needs to light up with Torah and mitzvahs there. The Rebbe Shluchim, being sent all over the globe, today are causing every location to be illuminated with Torah and mitzvahs. Today, if you were to fly over the globe, you would see Lichtigkeit, Getlichkeit, coming from every corner of the globe. Places that were so far, places that were so against Torah mitzvahs in the past. Today, there are flourishing Yiddish schools, yeshivas of all sorts, all doing Torah and mitzvahs. It's truly a whole new world. The world that we will have Mashiach in. The world of Mashiach is where the entire globe bright, shines light with the light of Torah and mitzvahs. We are so close. Raise your hand if you are living or if you have a relative living in the country of France. I have a cousin. Would you believe France, starting from 200 years ago up until maybe 50, 60 years ago, was a place so void, so empty of Torah mitzvahs? It was a place, freedom, where Yidden could behave however they want, yet quickly they would adapt the Goyish culture. Plenty of Yidden lived there, but there were no Torah mitzvahs. Today, France not only is a place of Torah mitzvahs, but there are even Frenchies themselves who are shluchim of the Rebbe. Today, there are places in France that are so infused with Torah mitzvahs. Shluchim that are going out on shluchas to France are born in France. A complete transformation of a country. And we know what blows me away? The French had an anthem. Every country has an anthem. We all have our own country. You know what? Even particular states have our own anthems. We all have something unique about us. You know, I live in Georgia. We're known for Georgia peaches. United States, we all have our uniquenesses. We all have our colors, fruit, even animals like the bald eagle. Every country has their uniqueness, and they also have their unique anthem, their unique song. There was a French anthem. Something extraordinary took place. One time in 770, where the Rebbe started to sing the French anthem. He called together all of the members, all of the people that had come from France for a Yom Tif, called them together, and the Rebbe started to sing the French anthem, putting in familiar words of davening. You know which words? There's Vamun al And the French are like, whoa, the Rebbe's singing the anthem. And the Hasidim didn't recognize, most of the Hasidim didn't recognize the niggin, of course, because it was not a Yiddish song. The Frenchies were singing with the Rebbe, and later the Frenchies, of course, taught the rest of the Hasidim this tune. And what do you know? A few months later, the French government actually changed their anthem. And the Rebbe points out, look what's going on here. Today, the French anthem, because the country of France is now a Hasidic niggin. The country of France has been transformed from the shluchim of the Rebbe. This is just but one model of what's going on around the entire globe. It is a whole new world. It's a world that is almost ready for Mashiach, where every corner of the globe will be flourishing and swimming in the light of Getlichkeit. I want to remind all of you guys, make sure your camera is on and take a photo. I'm actually going to take a selfie myself. Why send this photo? You'll see right now on the screen. Take a picture of your whole group watching this Hakhel rally. You will have a chance to win some lucky prizes. I'll show you in a moment who won last raffle. Take a photo. I'll do this right now. Okay, here we go. Love it. Okay, I'm going to take out my phone, or if you're the teacher, and I'm going to WhatsApp or email this to schools@tutalts.com. I'm going to write the name of my school. I'm going to write what grade I'm in. I think I'm in like 21st grade, and how many students you are. I'm one. So don't forget to do that and have a chance to win. Last time we did this Hakhel rally, the winners were none other than the Cheder Chabad of New Haven. Take a look at them enjoying their prize. They won a stress squishy Tut Alts stress ball. That's right. That was from our segment, The Best Way. All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it is with utmost pleasure and honor I want to introduce you to someone who is responsible for educating thousands and thousands of children around the globe. Rabbi Zalmi Lowenthal, who is the director of Sea Kids, JUQ, is responsible, including for my Hebrew school in Shlichus, educating thousands of children from every corner of the globe. Rabbi Zalmi Lowenthal, with all attention.
Wow, thank you. Shluchim around the world, Yidden around the world are getting people to learn Torah, and there's so much Torah all around the world, lighting up the world to prepare it for Mashiach. Now, we all know, we go to a Yiddish school, we know a lot of Yiddish kids go to a Yiddish school, but let me tell you, there are unfortunately thousands and thousands of children that don't go to Yiddish schools yet. So what we did over here in Sea Kids is we made a program. Now I know that all of you are familiar with this program, and I'll tell you why. By raise of hand, who knows what Chidon is? Who is learning Chidon? Who has a sibling learning Chidon? Or who knows someone learning Chidon? We all know someone learning Chidon. What we did was we made a program specifically for children that do not go to Yiddish schools, and we called it JUQ. It's very similar to Chidon. The kids, they learn a book for Living Jewish, and they learn Torah for 3-4 months, just like the kid learning in Chidon. And then there's a local championship, and then a grand international championship where only the top children come to, and they compete. In JUQ this year alone, there are 4,000 children that are learning. I got a picture last week of a child without a yarmulke, but he was sitting on a plane, learning his JUQ book. He was going to a family wedding. He was sitting and learning Torah. And this is lighting up the world, even in the planes, lighting up the world and getting it ready for Mashiach. Now, this part, there's one more place, possibly the darkest place in the world right now, from a Yiddishkeit perspective, which Rabbi Lerman did. I'm not even sure if he knows about it. He didn't mention it. What is the darkest place in Yiddishkeit right now in the world? What does it mean, dark? That you think maybe they don't like Yidden, the government, I'll tell you. There's one country, Iran or Iran. There are over there, the government is always talking against Eretz Yisrael, how they want to send nuclear bombs to Eretz Yisrael and they want to blow them up. But did you know there are 15 to 20,000 Yidden there? And I work with them every single day. And it's a murder de kaschus. And over there too, in the darkest of places, they are vibrant. Yiddishkeit is thriving. There's so much learning of Torah. Just this year, we opened up a brand new school in Shiraz. There's a town there, 4,000 Jews. There was no Yiddish school. 2 months ago, we opened up a Yiddish school. That was 75 kids went to the school. Then there was another 500 kids who weren't able to go to the Yiddish school. So we opened up a Hebrew school. Just now, just this year, 2 months ago also. There's a yeshiva now that we're opening. And guess what? We even translated the Chidon Yados book into Farsi, which is the language that they talk in Iran. And are learning and steiging, and the thousands of Yiddish children that live there are learning Yadus and Mishnayos and Gemara. And Be'ezus Hashem, with the yeshiva that's opening in the next coming months, where they're going to be learning Chassidus in the morning, Chassidus at night, and Gemara, we will have a Mapecha in the whole world that Mashiach should come right now. L'chaim, l'chaim. Back to you, Rabbi Lerman.
Wow, that is absolutely wild. I did not know everything you just mentioned. First of all, you translated Yadus in Farsi. That's crazy. And there's a yeshiva opening and learning Chassidus. That's unbelievable. I'm definitely wondering what the Iran national anthem is. Maybe we'll have a niggin shortly. Ritz Hashem, but that we might have to wait for Mashiach. Thank you, Rabbi Zalmi. I mentioned before about the French anthem. I think there's no better niggin that we can play right now to see a video of the Rebbe singing. That is Vemuna, and like always, boys and girls, let's sing and dance. This is a Hakhel gathering. Get up on your chairs and let's begin. I want you guys to imagine, like, it's crazy. I want you guys to imagine the American anthem, right? Oh, say, can you see? Imagine like that's being sung at a Farbrengen of the Rebbe with words of davening. That's how unbelievable this is. Taking an anthem, the tune of a country, not a Yiddish place for many, many years, and Pashut's being sung at a Farbrengen of the Rebbe. It's wild. But you know what else is wild? This opportunity to have a conversation with my old friend, Uncle Benji. Uncle Benji, would you please come up on the stage, Uncle Benji? Whoa!
everybody. It's me, Uncle Benji. Is everybody happy to see me?
We are so happy to see you, Uncle Pinchy. I remember watching your videos when I was a kid. And look,
I
yeah,
remember watching your videos when I was a little kid. Figure that one out.
I gotta ask you, do you actually like cheesecake?
Oh, do I like cheesecake? Is the sky blue?
Well said. What's your full name? Is it Pinny Pinchas? Do you have a last name, a middle name?
Uncle Benji. That's it.
That what they named you by your bris?
Yeah, Uncle Benji.
Wow. I gotta ask you, growing up, you grew up, in the Elter Shtetl, where they would deliver like the pickles in the jars, and the seltzer person would come and collect the bottles. You remember those days? What was it like?
Oh, yeah, sure. Like it was yesterday. Oh, maybe it was yesterday. No, just joking.
The truth is, you look very, very young, and you seem very, very young spirited. So we are very excited. I hear you have a great story about Hanukkah you want to share with us.
Ooh, yeah. Oh boy, do I ever.
So, so go ahead, share us a great story about Hanukkah, because Hanukkah is all about miracles.
Miracles and light.
That's right. Go ahead.
Okay, are you ready? As you said, buckle up. Here we go. It was the 7th night of Hanukkah, and I was driving around the town on Mivtza Hanukkah, looking for, you guessed it, looking for Jews. I was driving along, and I noticed a certain business that I used to go visit sometime. Nah, there won't be any Jews there so late at night. But I started driving a little more, but I couldn't stop thinking about that store. Now, what would the Rebbe want from me right now? Well, I suddenly saw the picture of the Rebbe right in front of my eyes. I turned my car around and headed straight toward the store. I'm thinking if I can help even one Jew do a single mitzvah, it will be worth it. Right, boys and girls? Of course, yes. But I was so disappointed. The place was empty. Ledig, nobody there. Everyone had gone home for the day. I started to go out of the building when I noticed an elderly woman sitting on the side. Hey, I know her. I come to this store, I see her all the time. She's not Jewish. How do I know? Because she's wearing a Goyish symbol on her necklace. But today something looked a little bit different. What is it? I know. She has a Magen David right next to her necklace. I say to her, excuse me, but why are you wearing a Star of David if you're not Jewish? You know what she said to me? She said, I wear it sometimes to remember my grandmother. Oh, the alarms start going off. I start thinking, grandmother? Do you mean maybe your mother's mother? Yes, she said, mother's mother. Oh, boy, I almost fall over. You Jewish? You know that you're Jewish? I tell her, tonight is Hanukkah, and you only have 2 more days to light the menorah, just like every other Yid is lighting the menorah. Now I realize, this is why the Rebbe made me stop my car. I had already driven past the store. I could have easily kept driving, but the Rebbe wanted me to stop, go in, and find this woman and let her know that she was Jewish. You know what, Kinderlach? We are Hasidim, and our footsteps are always being guided by the Rebbe. He takes us exactly where we need to go. Kinderlach, have a Freilichen Chanukah, a Lichtlichen Chanukah, and Mashiach right now. Oh, mine!
Oh, mine! Yasher koyach, Uncle Pinchy.
My pleasure.
I'm coming for latkes this Hanukkah to your house. Your Rebbe invited me.
Sure, but you can have as many latkes, but please don't touch my cheesecake, okay?
We'll see about that. Maybe when you're going to lie down for a nap, I'll take the
Huh?
cheesecake.
Okay, I put my head down on my rocks from Russia, like Yaakov Avinu, sitting on the rock.
Yasher Koyal's 11 bis Mashiach bis 120.
Oh my!
Okay, everybody, get ready. Hanukkah's in the air. We have a great game we want to play for you. This is a dreidel game, a virtual dreidel game, where you will gain not coins, no chocolate gelds, but some knowledge. This is a dreidel trivia game. Very, very simple. We will have a dreidel appear on the screen, and we will spin the dreidel. You will watch as the dreidel drops and lands on a certain letter. Every letter has a different level of questions, challenges, activities that you need to answer or do. So get ready. Every time that you do the activity or every time you get the answer right, you score a point. And if you score more than 30 points, you will enter into have a chance to get a second raffle ticket for our prize later tonight, okay? All right, everybody, let's begin. Every letter you'll see is worth a different score, so it's very, here we go. There you see Gimel, Shin, Nun, Gimel, Hey, and Shin. Let's spin this dreidel. Wow, look at that. Here we go. Okay. Ooh, what is the gematria of the Hebrew word sarfas? Sarfas is France. France. What is the gematria of sarfas? Tzadik, Resh, Pei, Saf. What is the gematria of sarfas? All right, to give you some time to figure that out, you get a calculator, put in Tzadik, Resh, Pei, Saf. All right, the answer is, you're never going to believe it, 770. The gematria of sarfas is 770. Very good. If you got that right, you get yourself 1 point. Can you imagine living in a country where the gematria is 770? By the way, I live in a place where my phone number starts with 770. Really, Peachtree Corners, Georgia. Very good. All right, let's spin the dreidel again. Here we go. Spin, spin, spin. Let's put on some music while this is spinning. Oh, land on the letter Hey. Let's pick a letter Hey. This is your chance to win 3 points. And the question is, can you think of some signs that the world is ready for Mashiach? Can you think of some signs that the world is ready for Mashiach? Let's go, everybody. Give yourself some time. What are some signs that the world is ready for Mashiach? Well, you guys just heard from Rabbi Zalmi Lowenthal. That's a hint. Give you 10 more seconds. Okay, the answers could be things like shluchim all over the world bringing Yiddishkeit, that there are yeshivas all over the world. That could be an answer. There could be that Yidden are doing mitzvahs all over the world, that Goyim are respectful and allow us to keep Torah mitzvahs. These are all correct answers, signs from Mashiach. Okay, if you answer that, you give yourself 3 points. Let's move on. Spin that dreidel. Gimel. Let's go. 5 points. This is a big one. How can we see that France is now ready for Mashiach? All right, everyone, put your scratch your heads together.
The men, women, and children should gather all as one. Right here at our seat, nice my voice they will hear.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. All right. The answer is, look at the Yiddishkeit today in France. A few hundred years ago, France was a place so void of Yiddishkeit, and today the Torah mitzvahs and the yeshiva, the famous Brunois yeshiva, is located in France, We know it's ready for Mashiach because it's a place now of Yiddishkeit. Very good. All right, let's spin that dreidel again. Another shin. Let's see the question. Do as many star jumps as the amount of days of Hanukkah. I don't know what a star jump is, but maybe it's a jumping jack? Or a star jack? I don't know what a star jump is, but hey, if you did, you got to do the number of Hanukkah. Let me see you all do some star jacks, everybody. Come on. Star, what are they called? Star jacks? All right. Very good. I see someone is out of breath over there. Don't lose your breath. There's still some more things coming our way. All right, let's spin that dreidel. All right, question from Hay. Share a family minhag that you have because of where your grandparents came from. What's a family minhag that you have because of the place your grandparents used to live in?
Has faded as they journeyed 40 years, and the generation that has seen it was no longer there. What will keep the truth of Torah vivid and so clear for the sons and daughters there who did not?
All right, come on, let's hear some of your answers, guys. Shout out. Let me see. What are some of your answers? What are some of them in Hugim? Some people I hear are saying they don't eat turkey because of their great-great-great-grandfather's minhagim. Yeah, some people splash water by the Seder for like Chris Yamsuf. Very interesting. Very cool. All right. Next, let's spin that dreidel. All right. First one from Nun. Let's see that question. What is something that only our generation has been able to do that is a sign Mashiach is here? All right. There could be more than one answer. What is something only our generation is doing? It's a sign Mashiach is here. 5 more seconds. All right, if you answered Shluchim around the world, Torah mitzvahs around the world, that's only possible today. We're the Shluchim all over the world. Anything that we are doing using today on social media or using technology to spread Torah mitzvahs, that is also a sign of Mashiach coming. All right, very good. 2 points. Next.
The men, women, and children will gather there as one. The Beis Hamikdash they will gather every 7 years. They'll really...
Another Nun. Here we go. Sing your favorite Hanukkah song. Hakhel. Whoop. Can't choose for you. Let's go, guys. I want to hear you singing your Hanukkah song. My music is too loud. Why don't you let me hear you sing your favorite Hanukkah song. You're not singing loud enough. I want to hear New York, Crown Heights singing louder than New Haven. I want to hear Oliteda singing louder than the Lubavitcher Yeshiva. I want to hear Sydney singing louder than South Africa. Come on. All right, very good. Let's continue. Let's spin that dreidel. Nun again. Which year did the Rebbe come to live in France? Wow, if you learned the Tut Alts session, It's a Hole in the World, you would know the answer. What year did the Rebbe live in France? For how many years did the Rebbe live in France? All right, give yourself a few seconds.
1900 years were in a double stark and hard. No Beis Hamikdash and no Hakhel hidden spread apart.
The Rebbe lived in France. The correct answer is for 8 years. 8 years. The Rebbe from 1933 till 1941. The Rebbe lived in France. Very good. It's a lot of years. So you see, the Rebbe already started the process of transforming the country. They're living there for 8 years.
It's been forever long that we've not heard and we've not seen.
Spin that dreidel.
To feel Har Sinai recommitting to our King.
Another shin. Here we go. Need some more gimmels. Fill in the blanks. You are the generation of the Geula and the let's see if we can do that again. Here, I'll tell you guys out loud what you need to know. Fill in the blanks. We are the generation of Galus and the generation of Geula, we have already all we need to do. Fill in the blanks. Fill in the blanks. Let me read that again. We are the generation of Galus, the generation of Geula. We have already everything we need to do. All right. Let's give you some time to fill those out. The answer, of course, is we are the last generation of Galus. We are the first generation of Geula, and we have done everything that we need to do. Very good. Thank you. Who else got that right? Besides for me. Very good. Let's continue.
Plus Hakhel once again, uniting us together.
Hey.
The army of Hashem.
Which year did the French national anthem become a Chabad niggin? Ooh, I didn't say this during my previous, when I said the story earlier, but if you learned the course, you would know what year was it when the Rebbe sang this French national anthem and turned it into a niggin? Come on, go back into your memory, guys.
Each one of us can gather, it's up to us alone. Make a Beis from your shoulders, school your home. We'll gather there together and listen to the king.
The answer is in Tuf Shin Lamed Gimel. Sorry, Tuf Shin Lamed Daled, 1973. Very good. It was on the night of Simchat Torah. If you got that right, you got yourself 3 points.
The king inside of us will tell us to do the right thing.
Another shin. Here we go. Spin like a dreidel that is ready for Mashiach. I didn't tell you when to stop. Whoa. Whoa. I'm not so young anymore. Wow, that should be 10 points. Woo! I should automatically get an extra raffle ticket for that one. All right, let's spin that dreidel. I'm dizzy. I hope that wasn't recorded. None. What does changing France's national anthem into a holy niggin show us? Come on, you know this. Tell your friend the right answer. It shows, the answer is, that France is now a place of Kedusha. Very good. Spin that dreidel. Shin again. Here we go. Do you know another song from the same country that is also a Hasidic shin again? Come on, guys. You know this one. I'll give you guys a hint shortly if you need. What's another niggin? Hasidic shin niggin from this country. Is it Niezhritzi Chlopzi? Is it Napoleon's March? Or is it Stavia Pitu? The correct answer is, let me hear. Very good. Napoleon's March. Very good. All right, spin that dreidel. All right, we've landed on say loudly, we want Mashiach now, and Ad Masai 5 times. If you want 3 points, say we want Mashiach now, Ad Masai 5 times out loud. Pasha can't hear you guys. Come on. There we go. Much better. One more time. Excellent. Very, very good. Okay, let's spin that dreidel again. Los Angeles is doing a very good job. And Atlanta. Okay, done. Here we go. What do you love about Tut Alts? So what I love about Tut Alts, it's just such a great place to be. Oh, Tut Alts. Tut Alts is such a lovely, lovely thing, you know. But let's hear from the kids. Yeah, what do you love about Tut Alts? Wow. I hope HQ is listening. That is so heartwarming. That's beautiful. Exactly. I would agree with you 100%. Very good. That's what I love about Tutals too. All right, let's spin that dreidel. This is a long spin. Baruch Hashem, we got the dreidel to work. Hey, it's on Gimel. What does Tsarfas, France, have the same letters as, and what does it tell us? Tsarfas, if you scrabble the words, also spells a different word. Tsarfas has the same letters as what? Think about this, guys. A couple more seconds. Very good. Tsarfas, if you scrabble the letters, could also spell paratsta. Paratsta, which means to spread forth, to spread out, or to break. That's exactly what France has been doing. Firstly, Yiddishkeit has been paratsta in Tsarfas, spreading out in Tsarfas, and it is also pirates broken through the Gdarim, broken through the boundaries that was trying to retain Kedusha, and now it's all let loose. That's amazing. And it also has a gematria of 770. Wild. All right, this is a long spin here. Gimel! 5 points for this one. They're extra hard. Hop on one foot while singing Napoleon's March for 15 seconds. I'm afraid if I do this activity, you won't have me for the rest of the show. But let's try. 15 seconds singing Napoleon's March. Man. See why I'm going behind the camera so you can't see me? I'm doing great at this. Come on, everybody. Let's see ya. Woohoo. All right. But you got to be singing Napoleon's March at the same time. If you fall, you got to start over from the beginning. Let's go. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, and while singing, 2, 1. Very good. All right, spin that dreidel again. We have the letter Hey. Here we go. We're going to land on Hey and see what it tells us. What does the Rebbe say about noticing miracles that Hashem does? We didn't touch upon this in our program today, but it was in the session that you learned at school. What does telling miracles, what's special about telling miracles? Who could tell me the answer? This should be really 5 points. If you get this right, I'll give you 5 points, guys, because 5 is gematria Hey. Hey is gematria 5. All right, the answer is the Rebbe tells us that sharing miracles in your life brings Mashiach closer. You hear that? When you experience a Hashgacha Prata story, when you see a miracle in your life, or sharing the miracle of Hanukkah, we're in the holiday of Hanukkah, when you are going to share a miracle, that actually brings Mashiach closer, and you're also starting to live with a Mashiach mindset of just seeing Hashem in your day-to-day life. Thank you very much. Yalla, let's spin that dreidel. Each one of us can gather Gimel. What does this whole story of France have to do with Hanukkah? What does this whole story of France have to do with Hanukkah? Hanukkah, miracles, France. Miracle? France becoming now a place of Torah mitzvahs is a Hanukkah miracle. Who would believe that now France is a place of Kedusha? That is a miracle, like a miracle of Hanukkah. All right, next question. Gather there together and listen to the king inside of us who tells us to do the right thing. All right, we're on question Gimel again. Share a miracle story related to any country. Okay, so pick somebody in your group to share what is a miracle that happened in your country. So if you are living in Israel, Eretz Yisrael, share a miracle. If you're living in America, share a miracle that happens in America. Or if you could find a miracle that happened in your place of shlichus, or the place that you live, if you live in Crown Heights, What's a miracle in Crown Heights? If you live in Florida, share a miracle. This all is relevant to bring Mashiach. Very, very good. Okay, everybody now, I want you to tally up your score. And if you have gotten more than 30 points, which I'm sure you have, then you can give yourself a pat on the back, and you are a master of Tut Alts session. It's a whole new world. That's unbelievable. Boys and girls, we had an unbelievable time today. And I want to encourage all of us to continue learning these important things about Mashiach. We're going to be back next time for another Hakhel gathering. Who knows who our featured guest will be next time? It might be you. We will bring you on. But for now, keep it up. Hakhel, share miracles in the Hanukkah spirit. Share miracles like the miracle of France or the miracles that are happening in your life to the people around you. That will usher Mashiach. Stay focused on the screen. We have some cute interviews we did with the boys from Cheder, New Haven. Sei gesund, everybody.
The Talmidim of our Cheder learn together with lots of obstacles and Ahavas Yisrael. Later will be when Mashiach comes. And we try our best to learn all about how the world will look when Mashiach comes and how close we are to the Geulah.
So many Yidden are coming closer to Yiddishkeit, and people all over the world are learning Chassidus, the fulfillment of Yafuta Menasech Lachuta.
Tut Alts helps me imagine how the Geulah is going to look like, and that gets me to try to make Mashiach come quicker by doing more Torah mitzvahs, and especially Ahavas Yisrael to my friends.